past few days, I was introduced to the work of Schelling, a German idealist philosopher in the late 1700s, and his Naturphilosophie, or Naturphilosophie. His philosophy is fascinating. It's so interesting because essentially what happens with Schelling is a break from the mechanistic understanding of nature. Nature is re-permitted, if you will. It's re-enchanted. It's allowed to have intelligence and purpose and drive. It is a force which is exploring and feeling its way into creativity, and our minds are just the most refined manifestation of that overall natural endeavor to self-discover and create itself in new and infinitely various forms. So I am really excited about this for a few reasons. Number one, I see it as extraordinarily relevant as a way of overcoming modern alienation. The modern mind is alienated from the natural world. We believe that we are somehow separate from the natural world, that we exist as some sort of addition on top of the earth. It's as if we were dropped off by aliens on the planet. So in a certain sense, with that viewpoint, it's kind of makes sense that you'd have a religion of, say, Scientology or something, which posits the dropping off of the human race on the planet. I mean, it matches our psychology of, like, there's humans and then there is nature, and those things are different. Intellectually, we know we're connected to nature because of the modern theory of evolution, but we don't generally have an experience of that. On a day-to-day basis, we're not experiencing nature as an extension of ourselves. We're experiencing it as an obstacle that we encounter, or something occurring at the periphery of our urban lives, right? And so Schelling's point, which is so cogent, is that nature is the foundation of our own consciousness and all our value systems. These things that we call human are all outgrowths of natural processes. Of course, he's formulating this in 1801 or something. So, his scientific theories, exactly how this works, maybe not totally correct. But the overall philosophical viewpoint of seeing nature as a whole, of which we are a part, and that our act of studying nature is an experience of nature knowing itself, that perspective is desperately needed, because that's also what modern science is telling us. We evolved out of nature. We are actually continuing to evolve as a part of nature in some capacity. However, we are now, because of our own capabilities, threatening ours and the ability of all other creatures and life forms on this planet to continue surviving, because we are seeing nature as other rather than as us. And so Schelling's proposition is that we are nature, and the exploration of nature is really a deep spiritual exploration of ourselves, our own nature, our own existence. And so it makes this, it expands the sense of self from the individual, not just the individual, like me or you or our individual life story, and not just the species, not just us humans, our story of evolving from the savannas to the cities and all that stuff. Not just that, but the entire evolution of the cosmos. That is our self. That is our story, according to Schelling. So, in many respects, I'm just completely thrilled to have finally gotten here. I enjoyed Kant. I enjoyed Fichte. I enjoyed their very high levels of intelligence and analytical capabilities, but I have to say that thus far, the philosophy of Schelling seems to me to be the most rewarding read I have had so far in studying German idealism, and I'm only at the beginning. So I'm really excited to learn more about this perspective and to get a deeper understanding of it, because I can really see the value of this perspective in the modern world today.